Hmm. Hold on. Hey, Twitch is working. That's cool. YouTube should be working. Oops. Alright, welcome to Milk and Consoles. Today, I'll be playing Azur. So this is a mobile game, um, Japanese mobile game slash Chinese mobile game, available on the iOS and Android. Um, it's kind of similar to Concole in a way, um, but plays much differently since it's formatted to being a mobile game instead of Concole's Flash browser game. So there's an event going on currently called the Mid-Autumn Festival. Basically, there's a few limited ships and new maps. Let's see if I can find that. No. This, not this. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, this event, limited map, limited items, and also a Halloween event going on. So the main goal of this event is to farm the various maps to get these charms, and then use these charms to buy items in the shop to get a super rare ship and some pretty sweet gear. So this is a gacha-based game in the sense where like you do rolls on ships. They have like roll rates on the rarities: SS rare, S rare, rare, normal. So one thing that makes it a bit different than other gachas is that the materials are 100% farmable in the game, and they're not like premium currency. Here are the resources. We have oil at the top. This is what you use to go on sorties and do battles. Then you have your gold, use it to buy things or make ships. And then here are diamonds. These are premium currencies that you can use to buy skins or various other things. So let's start by making some ships. So you can make 10 ships. It builds 2 at a time. You can also use these drills to instantly build ships. So let's just do that and find out what we get. Alright, so we got Chicago, heavy cruiser, Issei, or is this Hyuga? A battleship. She's one of the limited ones. Rare, so she's fairly common. Who's this? Nozan Pont. Oh, Northampton? Another heavy cruiser. Suffolk. Another heavy cruiser. Man, a bunch of rares. I think this is Issei. This is Hyuga, another one of the limited ships. Alba, another heavy cruiser. Kinogasa, she's also a heavy cruiser. I know most of these from Concole. And then Unicorn. Oh, super rare. That's nice. This is my third one. And oh, Houston. US ship. Unfortunately, we didn't get any SSRs. I'll probably craft some more. I have enough gold to craft some more. Let's see if we can get lucky. No, oh, we only got two normals, bunch of rares, which is nice. What is that? Like 6 more? No. Yeah. Gotcha's fun. I'm not paying money for this. Let's see if we got lucky. Suffolk again. What's this? Baku? Boku? I don't know what she's originating from, but she's a carrier. Oh, I got her again. Got her again! Lucky us. Who's this? Pensacola. Heavy cruiser. Darn, we only got normals. We got ripped off. This is Hamisu. Oh well, we got one rare. Oh well. So basically the point is this: they're featured right here. These 3 characters are the ones you want to get. I already have the middle one, Shokaku. I'm looking for Zuikaku, but you can get her from the map or buy her. And then there's no Waki, another one I have yet to get, even though I've gotten a bunch of SRs. Oh well. So I guess I'll just start doing sorties for the event. And I guess, like, describe what the gameplay is. I should probably merge some ships. Who should get a buff? Oigen. Yeah, she can use some stats. Oh, I've got too many rares. Wow, so many suffix. Probably just have to scrap some. Kaga could use some. Even though this game is in Japanese, under their names, they have it in English. In case you can't read Japanese or know most of the ships. Let's sell all of those. Get rid of. Probably get rid of all of you. I don't need you. Don't need you. Sure. I think I already leveled her up. Too many suffix. I forgot if I upgraded her. I got a bunch of Isseis. Too many rares. So the way this works, I guess I might be able to show you of like why I'm keeping dupes of certain characters. Is that there's a upgrade system or a star system, and the way that you increase their stars is by upgrading it with a dupe or special generic fodder. These booties, as they're called, are the generic fodder, so you can use them to upgrade anything of lower rarity. Actually, no. You can only use the SSR ones for SSRs, and you can use the purple ones, the SR ones, for rares and SRs, and normals, maybe? Maybe I can upgrade Suffolk. Upgrade Suffolk. Where is she? No? Oh, here she is. Oh, cool, I can. So I would go here. Then this is the upgrade system to increase the stars. Give Shokaku. Can't give you Zuikaku, but I have 2 Shokakus. Yeah, I leveled some of my fodder too. Just because I was starting and like I need ships on expeditions. I just put them in expeditions and not my fleet, luckily. So yeah, this is why like you save dupes to limit break your characters. But yeah, I already have I already got a Shokaku and a dupe of her. So that's pretty lucky of me. And Zuikaku is technically easy to obtain because you can farm for her. And I guess basically for the rest of this, I'll be farming the event because I need to farm a lot. Even though there's 2 weeks to it, this is my first event, so I don't really know like the scale of like how much farming I need to do. So basically, you can sortie up to 2 fleets. I don't know if you can sortie more yet. Maybe in some of the later stages you can sortie more than 2, because you can unlock 4 fleets, but I haven't gotten that far since I started about like a week or 2 ago. So the gameplay is sort of bullet hell-ish. The enemies launch missiles or various fire at you, and you have to dodge it and to not take damage. But it's not that hard to dodge, or it's not like that much of an issue. Yeah, I know the top left button here is the auto button, but auto isn't good enough, or my ships aren't strong enough where I feel comfortable using auto for at least the B stages of the event. And you also have 3 different abilities you can activate depending on which ships you have. This one's an airstrike. These are missiles or torpedoes. And then you have cannon fire from battleships. Yeah, I generally auto when farming just because it's easier and I don't have to like think about anything. But I don't think my ships are strong enough to auto B, and I'd rather do something instead of and like talk about it. Well, I guess I could just auto, but if I'm focusing solely on this game, I might as well play it instead of just putting it on auto and letting it run. Yeah, so you go through the map. Sometimes you have these mini events. You run into an enemy fleet, but you can avoid the battle. You generally have a good chance of avoiding it. And the way like maps work, you have to defeat a certain number of enemy fleets, and then a boss will appear, and then you get to fight the boss. I only have Kaga, not Akagi. I've been farming for Akagi, but no luck so far. And like I sort of like slowed down on farming to save for the event. Like a few days before the event, to make sure I'd be able to like comfortably finish the event. So if you're wondering how I'm playing a phone game on, well, this is my PC, is I'm using an emulator right now, just because I find it a lot more convenient to use an emulator for this, just because you have a bit more precise control, so you can do some better dodging, and you can also use like, key bindings to help you click abilities. How many do I need to do? I think I need to do 4 for this. Maybe it was 5. But anyways, so generally, like, the best way to go about, doing maps is you have one fleet that sort of fights every other fleet. So that your stronger fleet will be at full health for the boss. And so far, I haven't really had to use my second fleet except for the boss, I think. I think there might be one... I think some of these maps I do have to use it for at least one battle. So let's see. What else can I talk about? One thing that's, some people may not know is that when you use an airstrike, you delete all of the enemy fire on the map. So see all these missiles? If I use an airstrike, they all disappear. Or torpedoes. Which is pretty neat. Also another reason, if I'm like tryharding, I don't like to use auto, because auto just uses all of these abilities right away. Off cooldown. And, you can, I don't want to fight a... So, if you notice these triangles above the enemy, there's, 1, 2, and 3 triangles. Those represent different difficulties. And then, 1 being the lowest, 3 being the highest difficulty. Generally, difficulty, the difference is the number of ships you really see and the types of things. So you see those like red things fly, red ships, going across the screen. Those are like suicide bombers. I don't know if they actually have a proper name for them. Generally, the harder difficulties have more of them. What they do is they basically just run to your backline, blow up, and damage them. There's also generally more series of fights. Like, if you notice, like, after I clear all of the enemies, more enemies spawn. Oh, yeah, when your game runs at 15 FPS, yes. I think the boss appears at the top. Man, these aren't lucky spawns. Yeah, if your game does run at 15 FPS, I would assume auto is probably better. Pretty sure I'm running at 60 FPS. Can't really check that. But yeah, if you're running on auto for most of these fights, you're gonna have a much harder time. Generally, it's much easier to do manual. Darn, couldn't dodge all the torps, but I only got hit by one instead of a bunch. So that's kind of why you use manual, at least for harder maps. Or if your ships aren't strong enough. This one should be the last, so I'm just gonna unleash everything, yeah. So right now I'm just clearing everything once. For the first clear of the day, you get bonus charms, I think they're called. Nice. Dodge that fight. So it's really important if you're doing the event to run each map at least once every day. You get three times as many charms as you would normally. What is this? This is the boss map, so I should try a bit. To probably generally, just because of the enemies I face, I generally don't destroy the bombers because they don't generally hit my backline. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll just, take the damage on my backline. They don't need it any, they're not in any danger anyway, so. Let's use an airstrike. Probably a torpedo. Yeah, this is pretty easy. Thanks for the shields, Eugene. I think I just need to kill these, and then the boss will appear. Generally, the girl ship, like the enemy girl ships, are much more difficult to deal with than, you know, these regular mob ships. So I'm saving all of my abilities to be ready for the boss. Actually, I probably I might not get an S if I take too long. Well, let's go all out. Let's see. So one thing that you can do, that's really cool, is if you go really close to the boss and then use your torpedoes, they'll all hit the boss and deal a lot of damage. I try to do that, can't always. It also is like a double-edged sword. If they fire their torpedoes, you'll get hit by all of them. I didn't get any off this time, but hopefully I cleared this fast enough. Yes, I did. So there are 3 conditions for S ranking. I'm not sure what they all are. This one is finish it in a certain time frame. In 2 minutes? Face the boss for 2 minutes? The whole map for 2 minutes? Not sure. No ships were sunken, or I think you have a full fleet. Probably no ships were sunken. Destroy all ships? Maybe? What do we get? We got a blueprint for an SR. That's pretty good. But then a normal ship. Yeah, so it is finished in 2 minutes. That was really close, because I finished it in exactly 2 minutes. I should have been more proactive against some of those. Where does the boss spawn? I think it's here. One thing I also like to do is have my or I guess, well, technically it's my first fleet. My boss fleet go to the boss node, or where it should. The boss node spawns in the same place while the enemies spawn randomly. So I like to send it to where the boss will spawn. So just in case if any enemies show up and block the path, I don't have to worry about that. I'm fine with that hitting. Ow, that was me being bad. So one thing that makes this a bit more unique from Conquele, well, actually there's a lot of things that I like about this game over Conquele, and I'm probably going to be referencing it a lot just because they're very, I guess, similar types of games. You know, well, it's really any naval ship. So, compared to Conquele, Azur Lane has actual gameplay. I mean, you can just put it on auto and then, you know, do nothing. But Conquele is literally RNG in every possible way for gameplay. You sortie to a map. There's pathing that's random. Ew. I don't know. What I want to face. So pathing's random, and the actual battles are random. You know, what you hit, what you get if you get hit. Also, ships can sink in Conquele. I guess I'll do the destroyers. Well, I have to because I picked this one. Which is, I guess, nice in a sense, but sometimes it's just stressful and repetitive because you're running the same thing again and again, and that's only because RNG wasn't on your side for Conquele. Like, for the events, you have to kill the boss, you have to, like, actually sink the boss, and the bosses are really tough, at least for hard, because I was always doing hard. And by tough, I mean they just have a lot of armor and HP, so they're hard to kill. And then sort of, you basically just like, and for like what's known as Last Dance in Conquele, which is basically like, the last time you need to sortie and kill the boss, it's generally a bit harder. And then basically just sortie, you know, maybe a ship goes in the red, so you have to retreat because ships can sink. You know, so that could happen. Maybe your ships also get heavily damaged, so they deal less damage. And then you're not able to properly sink the boss. Or you get to the boss, you don't even target the boss and kill the other mobs. And so basically you're just doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for better results every time. Yeah, as other people mentioned, Conclave does have, you know, your fleet composition does control pathing. So you can get, you know, guaranteed pathing to the boss. Which is, you know, nice, but, you know, not for every map you have guaranteed pathing. Generally, all the event maps have it. Usually have some form of guaranteed pathing to the boss. But, you know, normal maps don't always have that. You know, and there's, like, you know, various things. And, you know, there is some, I think, RNG in the... There's still sometimes RNG in the pathing based on your fleet. And then, you know, sometimes you can bring certain ships in Conclave to get even better pathing. But Azur Lane's a lot easier. I have to face a 3-star fleet. Ah, this is unlucky. You know, also technically for this, or at least for the normal mode, you can use your strongest fleet and not worry about ship blocking like Conclave has. You know, I like ship blocking as an idea in Conclave. It's, you know, it, you know, forces you to level different ships. But the part where, like, it gets somewhat annoying is, like, if you need certain ships instead of types of ships. So by types of ships, I mean, like, the class of, like, you know, destroyer, light cruiser, heavy cruiser, battleship. You know, you need, like, specific ships to get, like, good pathing, and you may not have those ships ready and prepared. Especially as, like, a mid-game player. Like, you probably wouldn't. You would have, you know, your strongest ships leveled. This should be the last one. And so, you know, you maybe can't take that super easy pathing, and, you know, having one extra fight means a lot in Conclave. Because you have less fuel to dodge, less ammo to hit hard. In this, you have the same... What is this? Is this a Repu? Oh, this is Tenzin. And this, like, there's this ammo system. I think if you have 4 to 5 ammo, you deal, I think, 30% bonus damage. And then 1 to 3 is no modifier. And 0, you do 50% reduced damage. But I don't think... There's either... Generally, for the easier maps, there's... you can refill your ammo. Or you can just use 2 fleets like me. And sort of, you know, save your best fleet. So, everyone's going in full HP. You know, I won't have to use this fleet where, like, you know, I've lost maybe about a third of my HP trying to get there. So, you know, I have a better shot at beating the boss. Oh. Oh, I can probably post your comment. I don't actually have the streams on, just because Wait, Zabukuma. I thought it was Shigure. Or, no, Akatsuki? I think she's the limited one. I just don't have it on because I have a chat display that you should see. Chat overlay. So I can look at the chat. I have a chat display that you should see. Oh, thanks. I wonder if anyone's on YouTube. Alright. I have to kill one more fleet because stupid RNG. I guess there is RNG still. I got really unlucky with these enemy fleet spawns. Which is unfortunate. I had to do one extra battle. So I had to face a 3 triangle enemy, which was unfortunate. Yeah, this is pretty easy so far. I think I had trouble with B3, which is the next map I'll be attempting. Well, not attempting, doing, because I already beat it once. But yeah, I still have the I'll still have the bonus. Wait, this is the last one. Why was I holding off? But I still have the bonus since I have 4 ammo and my fleet. This is my strongest fleet. So it's not that hard for me to, you know, kill these fleets. It's just that, you know, any chip damage can mean a lot. I can probably let that through. Yeah, oh god, that's a lot of torps. Darn, I got hit by one. Whoops, wrong, key. Oh well, it's still hit. Probably just try to sink her if she gets close enough with the kamikaze torping. Darn, not close enough. She got hit by 3 torps though, which is pretty good. Alright, so let's go all out. Oh damn, those ships surrounding her have shields. So the shields sort of block your damage. It's annoying. I forgot how proactive I need to be with this. Let's see. Not very. It's not doing enough damage to my back line. Alright, now she's open, and probably I might be able to kill the next torp. Okay, close enough! No, I can get it. Yeah. Really normal. I didn't see what other drops I got, but I'm not really looking for equipment drops. And on to B3, which is pretty hard for me when I tried last time. I don't like facing aircraft carriers because my other fleet doesn't have any anti-air. Even though I have 3 carriers, they're not anti-air. Oh yeah, in case you probably didn't notice, you get to see the different fleets, and you can choose which ones you face. forgot where the boss spawned for this map. Should probably be more proactive and nah. I don't need to really kill the planes. This is the last map. So go all out. Easy. Never gonna get any neat drops in this map. I have gotten a lot of Arizonas farming A3, which is nice because I got like at least 6 of her. So I just started like scrapping her for medals. I guess I can talk about medals later after I finish. I guess at the end of the stream. Probably could kill those. I think my AA is strong enough on my front line. Yeah, let's sank, shot down all of those planes. Nice. Guess that's the power of upgrading your equipment. This should be the last spawn for this, so I'm going all out. See if I can kill her with a torp strike. Nope. The plane should finish that off. I forgot where the boss spawned. I think it's up here. Alright, got to, 1 triangle difficulty. Yeah, it's top... Oh, wait, is it random or is it set? Last time I think it was the top left for me, but it looks like it could be either. I guess I should move my fleet so it doesn't get trapped by accident. I probably should have killed those planes. Oh well. Wait, it's the last one? I don't know, maybe. I have 2 planes. If it is, good on me. If I was an idiot and wasted that. Oh well. This is going pretty well. I should be able to clear all the mob fleets. Easily with my current setup. So I don't get cock blocked. I don't know if it's worth buying. I would say yes, because it's shiny. Just because it looks like really rare. It's above SSR rarity. I don't know too much. I can look into it, but I would assume all of the We can do it now, right? So what I would say technically everything is worth buying. But I would say priority goes on Zuikaku. You should get her on the last day in case she drops or you craft her. Then these three equipments. I don't have the stats on this, but looking at its rarity, I would assume it's really good. These gold boxes are worth a buy. Then if you have leftover, if you can farm more, you should probably get the furniture for free, just because it increases the happiness of your room. For free, well, it's easier to get these than furniture coins, I would assume. The Repu is probably worth buying just because anti-air. It's really good to have a nice anti-airplane. I don't know about this gun. It should be for battleships based on its size. Wait, is it AA? Hmm. But yeah, just because of it's relatively cheap. Like, I can almost buy one of these. I already bought some of these too. Is it back to this map? I haven't even cleared this. I just did it once for the bonus 3x charm pendant reward. Yeah, it's a main gun. It definitely is a main gun, but it had like anti-air in it, I think. Unless I'm reading it wrong. I mean, I'm not, I can, much of my, terminology is from Konkole. Well, not really terminology, it's what this, set of kanji mean in respect to the stats they provide. Maybe it definitely had, like, I think that was definitely anti-air, but yeah, to answer your question, WG Darker, or WG Darker, generally, everything's worth buying in the shop, except for, I guess, the furniture, but it's something you can aim for if you are able to buy everything else. It's better to buy the SSR weapons over the SSR boxes, just because it's a guaranteed SSR versus a chance at an SSR. You can get SRs in the box. I don't think you can get rares in those boxes. This is fun. I hope I don't have to do a main fleet sort. I think I have to do a main fleet sortie for this. Yeah, I think right now I'm only good enough to do the normal maps. I'll see again. I think I changed up my fleet in a bit. I did do some leveling. So maybe I did have like a bit of trouble the first time I cleared the boss for this map. Is this the last? Yeah, this is the last one. But I'm not ready for hard. I can actually, after this, like, I'll talk about hard mode. Oh, I just do 5 with that fleet. Perfect. Well, technically, you do need the second fleet because you need one more to fight the boss. Also, pro tip in case any of you guys don't know, the boss fleet for B3 can drop Zuikaku. You can tell from the SR, a loot visible here. I think she can also drop the other fleet, the other ship. I think it's a Akatsuki is the other limited drop. I haven't even tried hard mode because I don't have the required ships. Well, leveled up enough to where I can do hard mode. Like, maybe these fleets... I think these fleets could do hard mode, at least for the first world. But I don't have a second battleship properly leveled. Just because I was, like, never lucky. Oh god, lots of torpedoes! Oh god, so many torpedoes! I should use my BB. Yeah, Akatsuki. Thanks for confirming that, Aaron. But yeah, Akatsuki is a drop in B3 and in A3. It's much easier to farm her in A3, but it's much better to farm B3. Since I can auto A3, I'm mainly farming A3, while I'm doing other things. I should probably sink those planes. I did. Lucky me. I'm gonna save my airstrikes for when they do their airstrikes. Just to sort of hopefully counteract it. In a way, so that my backline won't, like, just insta-die. Whoops, that was really bad of me. Damn it! I missed all my torps. I'm so bad. Generally, those planes they send out just do not die. Oh, I can't get close enough to do a kamikaze strike. Oh no, please don't sink. Please don't sink, Renown. Oh god, I am fucked. I thought putting the battleship in the middle would be a smart idea. Come on, I almost have it. Okay. Sink one of them. Maybe I should focus. Oh god, I cannot I'm not getting Zuikaku. I can't S rank this. I don't think you can get Zuikaku from an A rank. Rip. What do I need to do? Uncap my fleet more? Clear faster? Wait, A rank? Oh, okay, this is a guaranteed unit. But yeah, I'm not getting close. Maybe I need to also not have a BB. Maybe I think having another airship might be better. I don't need 3 airships for my sortie fleet. Anyways, hard mode. So the reason why I can't do hard mode is that I don't have 2 battleships properly leveled. 65 and then 35. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have Enterprise high enough or Helena. I just got Enterprise. Maybe I'm leveling her in my A3 sortie. My A3 auto team. I'll probably put Yorkshire here. Or maybe... No, I need Hosho. Shoho? Shoho. Yeah, I have Enterprise, but she's not high enough of a level. Actually, I might be able to put her in. I think I'll put her in my first fleet. And you will get replaced with Kaga. Rip battleships. I think you're strong. Enterprise is strong enough now that you can go in my. Oh, hey there, Quilava the Savage. Whoops. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe I just need to also upgrade my equipment more. I can look into that. Let's see. 21. Oh gosh. I'd rather just upgrade these one more time. Actually, do I have better ships now? No. Or better equipment. Let's upgrade them one more time. Is there something better I can put in this slot? Who has that? I think Ayanami has that. Yeah. I should also upgrade that. Actually, wait, you're not in my fleet. My clear fleet. I don't care about you. You're not in the clear fleet. You are in the clear fleet. Maybe I should also just change my auxiliaries too. I don't need to upgrade these anti-air. Yeah, my equipment setups are probably really bad. Oh, I don't have any money. Rip. Rip. Bad idea to do all those builds. Oh, crap. I didn't have anyone out on a expedition. Let's see. I don't care about that. I don't need drills. Well, these are drills, but they get me other expeditions. What was the requirement? I think it was like 20. Send out Yamashiro and Fuso. Oh, I can uncap them. I'll do that now. I don't have money to uncap them. I think I do. I want to free up inventory space. Oops. So I mentioned this earlier, but I'll talk about it again. It's a mobile game, Japanese mobile game. I guess, well, technically Chinese mobile game. Where you have a bunch of, personified ships. There is a plot, but it's in Japanese, so I can't read most of it. Yeah, in the title, it's Azur Lane. So I can't really tell you there. But I'm pretty sure, like, there's these alien ships that are invading the world and making and constructing replicas of other ships. Oh, sending out sorties. Or expeditions. And then you're fighting them off. There's story, but I just can't... I'm not bothered to read it because I would have to translate it. And that would take more time than it's really worth. Just because I want to play the game and, like, farm. Like, I don't want to spend, like, 2 hours translating the event story when I could have just spent those 2 hours farming. Normal. It's back to farming B3 for forever. Doesn't really matter. Hopefully this fleet is strong enough. Hopefully Enterprise is strong enough. Maybe I can get her high enough level that I can put her on my main fleet. Just like almost 50. But yeah, I think, like, let's see. I got, well, I was talking about before, like, equipment setups. I'm like 100% sure mine are not optimized properly, and I should definitely look to doing that. I guess there are guides, but like the guides are more, this is what you should use, and I'm like, I don't really have enough of this to put them on all of my ships. So I'm just like putting whatever, really. I'm not like far enough in the game where, like, I'm able to, freely put like what equipment I want on, like, what ships I want. She is taking a lot of damage. I should probably change her setup. Or be more careful and not let her get hit. Enterprise, that is. It's a good thing I can change my ship composition. But yeah, it's a mobile game, bullet hell-ish. I guess I should be more careful of the planes and try to sink them. And these, I'm not gonna let those bombers get in. I sank or shot down one. I don't know what the proper term for, killing a plane would be. Well, sink one every time. That's not that bad. Yeah, she took no damage this time. Also, one of the benefits of doing manual versus auto. Auto is, you generally need to be like, I think 10 levels stronger. Than what you can clear manually. I think that's a decent rule of thumb. But yeah, equipment. I should definitely learn equipment and then try to sort myself out with that. And maybe farm equipment? I don't think I really should be farming equipment. Right now I want to farm, like, there's these two ships that are really powerful and farmable in the game. Akagi and Kaga. And I want to farm them first. And then, I don't know, maybe farm Cleveland. Maybe a few other ships. Before I even, like, start worrying about, like, having good equipment. And farming good equipment. I may farm some equipment. Like, I'm going, like, after this event, or maybe during the event, depending on, like, how things are, I'm planning on leveling up a fleet specifically made for farming. It's, like, low fuel cost fleet. I think it costs like 5 fuel for each battle, which is a really, really good. Probably a little more than that, but it's like less than 10. Airships destroy my backline. So no thank you. Is Helena farmable or craftable? Probably. I think you have to craft her, which is unfortunate. I have not pulled her during any of my, like, 50-something crafts for this event. Just, like, slightly unfortunate, but whatever. Maybe I can craft her after the event. I was sort of stockpiling a lot of resources so I can, you know, do a bunch of crafts. Try to get Shokaku. I did get Shokaku. Now I'm trying to get, I guess, more dupes or Zuikaku. Zuikaku sure would be nice because it's a lot less. I'll have to, like, farm a lot less. Because I can just use the, you know, booties instead of, like, farming for more Zuikakus to fully uncap them. One more. Ew. Well, crap. I really, really, really hope it's top left. I'm gonna do this one in case. Because it's gonna be top right, and I'm gonna regret that choice of facing the slightly easier fleet for my last sortie. When it isn't, well, it is more difficult, but for the last sortie, I think it's fine to do one of the harder ones, just because I'm like, oh, if I lose a ship, whatever. Oh god, this is why I hate doing them. There's so many things to worry about. Oh god, Enterprise might sink. That was a mistake on my part. I should have not had her. I should have not had her as the flagship. Yep, that was bad on me. Oh well. I was like, oh, I don't need to change my ship composition. Whoops. So yeah. Well, I wasn't thinking. So Enterprise cannot survive a 3-star battle. Duly noted. Or I just need to be more careful and not have her at half HP the entire time. Ah, press the wrong button. Stop, Auto. Stop. Ah, I used all my airstrikes. How lucky. Well, RNG, please be kind. Thank you. No, probably can't get an S rank still. I should be a bit more careful with Enterprise for the next few sorties I do. Ow. Ow. God. Just use that now. Oh, why can't they just fire more torpedoes? Torpedoes are so easy to dodge. Well, I have 45 seconds to beat these bosses. I should also focus one, too. I'm gonna focus... Kaga? Crap, I was supposed to save that. Oh well. Come on, get closer so I can bomb you. Wait, why is... Oh god, I have Kaga in the middle too? Wow, this is... I might just fail this run because I'm an idiot. What? Oh, I really need to pay more attention. I'll fix that after this. Man, they are not getting close enough for me to... Nope, didn't get it. Well, hopefully I can clear. Sank one of them, so that's good. Yeah, I should be able to clear. Let me get closer so I can, like, kamikaze bomb you. Yeah, you're watching the Waifu Ship Simulator Phone Edition. I'll never be able to clear this fast ryusei! Oh, hey! Ryusei! I can get... Wow, I didn't know that can drop. That's pretty good. SSR craft drop. B3 is worth farming. I've only got also a double SSR. Let's fix my fleets, and then I'll probably farm until, for 20 more minutes. I guess Saratoga can be in the middle. I think you're fine. I think I was going to change your aux equipment. Wait. I need to go somewhere else. I have no idea what these do. Oh wait, I do. These are repair kits. I have no idea what these paint things do. I should probably learn. I'll just put double repair kit on you. I don't know what this stat is. I should probably learn that. I should really learn equipment. So yeah, one thing that makes this different from Concole is that your equipment sort of matters. Like, Concole is, I mean, it is the same in that, like, you just pick the thing with the best stats. But there's a bit more choice and variety in the types of weapons you can equip. And each weapon has, does a different thing. I'll fit one more in. One thing is that's different than Conclave is you don't have dedicated fleets for sorties. You can just pick whatever. Well, not really whatever. There are some limitations on what you can actually bring. Yeah, it's like, you know, League of Legends versus Heroes of the Storm in a sense. But I think this game is strictly superior. Or, like, League of Legends and Heroes of the Storm are, you know, different, even though they're both MOBA game or, you know, MOBAs, but it's hard to sort of, they're like different from each other besides being MOBAs. Like, I guess, I mean, this is almost the same, except you really just play manually. Oh, that's why, I mean, I know why Kaga was in the middle, but it's really dumb for me to have Kaga in the middle. Oh, boy. Well, I guess I'll clear this and see what else I can get after that. Yeah, I probably have to upgrade my equipment a bit more. Generally, I just 3-star most equipment because it's really easy to get the mats for that. It's a bit harder to get the mats for 4 to 6, and I assume it's really hard to get the mats for 6 to 9. But yeah, you need mats to upgrade your equipment. Something I also like more about this than Conclave. Conclave, you can upgrade equipments, but you need a specific ship. And you need, you know, really hard to find mats to upgrade your items. You know, you need a specific item. And then also, you don't have a 100% chance of the upgrade working. You can, you know, you certainly can have pretty good chances of the upgrade working, but you don't have 100%. So, oh, it failed. Well, there goes all your mats. I mean, you can, for increasing the mats, get a 100% chance of your upgrade working in Conclave, which is generally what I did for at least the higher tier upgrades. Like, first 7, I was like, yeah, sure, RNG. Then, like, the rest were, yeah, I'm gonna use the extra mats to, make sure this craft works. There's one more after this, too? Oh god, so many things. I just used everything on that because there were so many things going on. This should be the last fight of the round. Ah, I can't find mouse. Cruiser. There it is. The one thing I don't like about playing it on desktop versus mobile is sometimes, because there's a lot going on, I lose track of my mouse cursor. It may not, it should always be where the 3 skills are, at the bottom. But sometimes I may move my mouse or, have to do something else. And sometimes it's really hard to see. Let's move you so you don't get cock blocked by RNG. Man, this takes a while to farm. Yes, that's also why I can, auto A3, even though if it takes a while to farm. I don't have to pay attention. Oh, so I guess in case some of you don't know, there's this button up here in the top left corner. Auto. So what it does is basically it lets, you know, game AI take control of your ships and then, you know, do the battles for you. It is strictly worse than doing it manually. Like 100%, it is not as good. But, you know, the reason you do it is because you don't have to pay attention. It's really good for farming, you know. Because, like, this requires your active attention at pretty much all times. You can't just, you know, leave your ships. Well, you probably could just not press any buttons and still win, but your fleet would have to be, like, really, really strong. Yeah, you can grind, you know, lower level missions, generally for drops. Or just to level up your ships. Because, you know, some lower tier battles have certain drops that are, you know, maybe desirable. Or ship drops that you may want. That is a 3-star. No, thank you. So there are, you know, reasons to grind lower level ones, and sometimes you just, you know, grind enough that you become strong enough that you can do some battles on auto. Yep, that's how I, you know, did that for Fire Emblem Heroes. Have to level up a unit. I just grind them out on lower level missions. Oh god, maybe I should let some of these hit my back line. I've been pretty garbage with dodging today. Oh, I should have dodged all of those torps. Wait, I was gonna let that hit the back line. Wait, I shouldn't be using all my planes. Oh, Lord, am I playing this one? Whatever. I can afford to play poorly because I'm not using this for the boss. But yeah, I haven't, like, found the need to really grind lower levels yet. Except for leveling some ships. But generally, I could just, like, generally what I do, I can talk about this, I guess, soon enough. Probably after I finish this. But generally, I just stick them onto my, like, put one unit I need to farm on a fleet. And generally, my fleets are strong enough that I can just, like, take another unit, especially if they're a backline unit, and not have them die. Man, this was an unlucky sortie. Oh my lord, only 2s and 3 stars. It's my backline somehow really lived through all of that. Surprising, because aircraft carriers generally go for your backline. Alright. I'll probably just let that through and let that through. Oh my god, I got hit by some torps. I wanna... Hopefully I can sink these planes, or shoot down the planes. I did. That was nice. You mean position in, like, ship? So for the backline, so these, you know, 3 ships back here that you see off to the side, their positioning, from what I can tell, doesn't really matter. It might matter. I haven't really found it to matter. The only one that's important is the middle one, which is your flagship. If your flagship sinks, the battle automatically ends. So there's that. But the flagship also gains bonus experience. Probably show you afterwards. As for the first three, generally, the one in front gets hit the most, then the one in the back, and then the one in the middle. It doesn't really, like, so generally you put, your two toughest units at the top and bottom, and one of your weak units in the middle. They still end up taking damage. What can you do? But they're much more prone. I guess it depends on your playstyle too. Like if you're moving back and forth a lot, or I guess left to right instead of, your front and back units will get hit more, for sure, and your middle unit will barely get hit. While if you're moving up and down a lot, your middle unit will get hit a lot more, comparatively. Wow, I lucked out. Wow, it takes me like 20 minutes? Probably more like 15 minutes to do this. I guess it makes sense. 3-minute battles, I'm doing 6, and then I don't take the full 3 minutes for all of them. Oh, I can probably buy the Repu after this. I'll do that and equip it. Because I know, at least from Conclave, Repus are great anti-air ships. And since the boss has a lot of airships, I'll definitely benefit from having it. The boss is, I guess the boss, are 2 aircraft carriers for this. So it's going to be very nice to have, oh my god, I missed the button! I wasn't pressing my torp button. Let's sink these. So yeah, these are both aircraft carriers, so having a lot of good anti-air will really prevent my backline from taking damage. I didn't make the mistake of having Kaga. Well, it really wasn't a problem, but because I don't have my weakest ship in the middle, so hopefully I won't have to deal with, maybe her accidentally sinking. There's no way I'm getting S rank. Oh well, at least this is technically the best map to farm. Just because it gives you the most charms. Let me get closer! Oh, well, at least, like, my clear time's a bit better. Oh, I cleared the map. Words that I don't want to bother translating because it would take too long. Something about 2 things meeting. Gods. Anata-sama decided something. Utsukushiku? Jitsuku? Don't know this one, don't know that kanji. Laughing. Lots of laughing. Of course. Mataku E. That's good. Doyara. This time. from now on. Yeah, I can get most of the phrases in Japanese. But I would need to look up a few words here and there, and it would make it, take much longer to translate all of this. Zannen. That's unfortunate. Some laughing, a new something. Wait, there's more? Oh, it's probably the hard mode. Or is there another? There can't be. No, there is another world because hard mode starts at C and this is a B. I can read this. Kaishuo Shikanskido. Don't know which ones make words. Kaishuo Shuken. Oh, it's probably just Japanese still, but they're using, katakana to emphasize it's an announcement or something. Oh, there's a shisu system. Yeah, so it's like system announcement. So that's why it's in katakana. So I'm like, I don't know. I thought like I could read this world something. Lots of kanji that I don't know. Itsuka wakaru. What? Suda? Watashi tachi no yatta koto? Aji? Imi? Ryu? Oh, a reason for something. Anata ni mo yaoyoros. Yaoyoros. No kamigami? Too hard to translate. Need to learn. Oh yeah, so these are the ships I was talking about earlier. The enemy alien ships that they make. I think they make replicas of other current ships. I don't know. And they're like, did you see? That one looks familiar. I think that was her name. Nanda, ano. Hataraku? Small work? Tachi no koto? Yeah, that was her name. So yeah, these are the enemies. Naka moshiroi. Janai? I understood that. Isn't that like, isn't that pretty interesting? I don't want to read the rest. But yeah, let's skip through it. Too hard. Japanese not good enough. I should just move to Japan. Abukuma. I got a drop. Where's my Zuikaku? I want maximum salt at the end. I cleared that. I'm gonna talk about something. One thing that makes it unique from Concole, this one was planned, is skills. So what you can do, oh, I was gonna get that weapon, or equipment, is that like each ship has skills, and you can level them up. In Concole, they don't really have skills at all. I don't know what this does. I can just look on the wiki for it though, but it's always a good idea to level up skills. I'll just use this. Yeah, I'm gonna get this Repu. Wait. Oh, there are more things in the shop! Well, it didn't really matter. The important ones were at top. So I'm gonna equip that. I think it should definitely be pretty good on Illustration. Damn it, these are all 5s. This is the main ones probably. Yeah, look at that. 25 to 45. I wonder if, wait, can I equip it in the second slot? 25 to 45. I'll probably find out where I can put those. Let's put in that Repu, and then upgrade this Repu. I know Repus are definitely worth. From Conclave, they're one of the best. I don't think I'll go above 5. I can probably upgrade some of my other ships. Saratoga, maybe? Maybe she can get something. You can get this. Is that what I was using? Yeah. I wonder if this can get something better. No. What else was I going to talk about? Oh! When you get a new ship. The ways to level up, so there's this backyard. I don't have to refill it. You can see the results right here. Hey, look! These 5 ships I have just got a bunch of EXP. I don't know what those are. That's how much food energy they ate. So it's basically like you can decorate it. I haven't really cared to decorate it too much. This increases the happiness or, I don't know, likability of the room, which gives you more EXP for all your girls. Oh, she's sleeping. No, go back to bed. Yeah. And then, you just put food in there. The food... These really don't matter. They just, determine how long it lasts. I guess these matter. I think these give you bonus EXP. Yeah, you can put up to 5 ships in here to level up, and that's basically how I level up new ships. Stick them in here, put them on sorties, or sorties or expeditions. Hopefully they level up quick enough. Alright, so this is Azur Lane. It is available on the US Android store. I don't know about iOS, but it probably is. You can also use an emulator or Quo app to download it. If you liked it, it's pretty good. Free to play friendly. I think I mentioned this. It is very, it is, almost entirely free to play. Things you can buy. Wedding rings, which give you stat boosts to ships who've basically used a lot. You can buy materials for constructing things if you really want to. You really don't have to. You can expand your slots. What else can you get? You can gift people things. Oh, hey, if you have whale friends, you can get them to buy you things. Nice. So get all your whale friends to play the game and send you free stuff. Yeah, you can buy diamonds, and I guess, or you can buy, skins. Look at all these sexy skins. Yep, very swimsuits. Yep, just a bunch of swimsuits. I guess they are ships, so swimsuits are, appropriate. And Halloween costumes. What else is there? There's also PvP. I already did all my PvPs, but basically just put your ships against other ships, and then the game just does auto battle. Not very exciting. It's another way to gain experience on some lower level ships. One thing I like to do is I like to leave at least an easier fleet. I should probably make my fleet a bit easier. I guess if they want to try hard, they can kill it. But, I leave there's no downside to having a weak fleet. I guess maybe if you're hardcore ranking, having a stronger fleet does prevent people from winning against you. So you can, rank higher, but I see these and I'm like, wow, you're such tryhards, and you're not even that high of a rank. Seriously. Right? Yeah, I'm ranked 4,000. So they're a bunch of tryhards. Like, if they're also ranked 4,000 and, like, have tryhard fleets, and I'm going to judge them on that. Except this guy. This guy's nice. Look at that weak fleet that I can easily get more medals from and free experience from. Oh yeah, you also get medals from these, which you can use in the special shop to buy things. Oh hey, I almost have 20k, which means I can buy a ship. There's also daily raids. Training? I guess training, where you can get materials. So you can get loot boxes, skill books, which you use to level up skills, equipment mats to level up equipment. Then we can open some skill boxes, or some boxes. Whoops. Material? I don't want to open these. I'm going to open this. You can open a box. You get the rarity or lower. Oh, hey, a torp bulge. That is a bulge. That is, yes, that is accurate. You can also make equipment, which is pretty neat. So you basically farm blueprints, and then you can craft equipment. Maybe I should make some of this. This, I think, has pretty decent anti-air. Actually, this is better. Well, not really. Let's farm this. I'll have to farm more B3 for that. Yeah, that's pretty nice for... You can make your equipment too, which is why you farm lower level places, because some of them have pretty good equipment drops. So yeah, that was it for Azur Lane. It's a pretty fun game. If you enjoy Conclave or waifus, it's definitely something you should really get. So this is MilkAndConsoles. We normally stream Saturday and Sunday, or Saturday and Wednesdays. Wednesdays at 7:30 EST, and then Saturday at 5 p.m. EST. Also, this November 4th, next week, is Extra Life. If you like helping little kids in children's hospitals in Boston or whatever, MilkAndConsoles will be doing a 24-hour stream to raise money for children's hospitals for Extra Life. Next Saturday, I don't know when it's starting, but we'll plug it again on Wednesday. Wednesdays are Pokemon only streams. We're doing a Nuzlocke of Soul Silver, and then Saturdays are a variety of streams where you we really just play any game. But if it's just me, I'm generally just playing like 3 Weeb games. So yeah, hope you all had a good time. Thanks for coming and watching, and we'll see you next time.